All right, some facts you need to know about Sean Diddy case that is currently going on in New York City, USA. So some facts you need to know. So, sometime 2023, there was a video that was leaked out by CNN. Yeah, and that video is what you are watching right now. That was the video that leaked out of how Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs was seen dragging his then girlfriend Casey Ventura for inside their hotel room. For inside their hotel, I think it was Intercontinental Hotel in the hallway. So after that video broke out, March 2020, that thing happened March 2016, but the video broke out. The video was leaked out by CNN in 2023. I think that was November 2023. That was when CNN leaked that video. So after CNN leaked that video in November, Cassie was now forced to have a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, and immediately that lawsuit was filed, I think they did a settlement. In fact, the next day they did settlement. We don't know how much was paid off and all that, and that was how the case, was closed. But that now triggered the federal government to start investigation against Puff Daddy, that's Sean Combs, and so that kick off the beginning of the boah and the wahala when they can't hear all the things when they happen. Then we can't hear all the oil, all the free cough parties that P. Diddy used to hold, and how he used to, he has girlfriends, they use different girls. Some of them were even underage, allegedly, some of them were even underage, and, they use them till they do all these in sex party, and a lot of Hollywood and top shots, even church pastors, were involved in some of these in freak off parties where people go come, they go drink, and they go perform sex orgies and all that. And a lot of people, they thought say it was a consented parties, that some of these people knew what the kind of party that P. Diddy threw, and even when he invites them, they didn't say no, they came willingly to those parties. Okay, so that kicked off the investigation, and they found out a lot of things from his phone, from laptop, and a lot of people started coming out to testify against P. Diddy. So the case that the federal government charged against Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, was human sex trafficking. So sex trafficking is using girls or boys to perform all this in sexual parties and all those things. When you go pay them and you go use them, some of them when they say they were under drugs and all those kind of things. And that was the kickoff. And they also charged you for racketeering and other charges related to some of those in parties when he did throw. And they said he used his business, to perpetrate all this evil. Okay, and I know say apart from say other than an icon for music, he was also a producer, and he had a lot of artists signed up under him, and that is where Casey came into the picture. So Casey was signed into this record label at the age of 19. Okay, and I think she was supposed to be producing about 10 music with him, but only one was released. And after that, when she turned 21, that is when she and Puff Daddy decided dating, and one thing led to another. Relationship kicked off from there, and she said almost like immediately, I think when she turned 22, that is when P. Diddy started introducing her to all these sex parties when they do, and he made her to participate. According to her, he give her drugs and all those things, and people they believe say she enjoyed some of those parties, and she talked so many things that, a lot of different kind of knacking PDD introduced to her and all those kind of things. So I want to give you the timeline of how everything they happen. So as I don't talk, I'm already, they met in and the relationship lasted for 10 good years. 10 good years. You can imagine she met him when she was 19 and she was with him for 10 good years. So the relationship started separating, I think, when she was about 29 going to 30. And according to what we dey hear, that the last encounter with Puff Daddy and Casey that were ever together was they've not seen each other for the past almost 7 years, almost 6.5 years. They've not seen each other until on the 13th of May 2025, when they meet each other for inside court. So, and also another thing I want make you know for this case be say Casey, she's heavily pregnant. In fact, people they thought say she fit even born before the case, the judge, this matter go end, because I think the trial is set for 2 months, and I think they are saying that it's going to end by July 4th or so. Yeah, July 4th is when the jury is going to end, and that's when they will determine, the juries will determine if P. Diddy is guilty or not. So another thing is that the other thing, the reason why they don't talk say after today, say Ventura's husband, which is Alex Fine, they say he no go there for court again, because is apparently, I think they said it's going to be one of the weaknesses, because he happened to be an employee of Puff Daddy. He was a trainer it was hired as a trainer, and that was how Casey met him. Okay, and they are married, and she has 2 children, and of course you can see that she's pregnant for the 3rd child. Okay, so our relationship with P. Diddy has been very toxic. In fact, when they meet when she was 19, the age gap between them then was 17 years. Currently, she's 38 and Puff Daddy is 55 years old. So he used 17 years to give her gap. And the time when she able to date this Puff Daddy was still with his then baby mama Kim, when get 3 children for her. You understand? And if you notice, for that relationship when she gets with Puff Daddy for that 10 years, she never had a child for him. Okay, she never had a child for him. Puff Daddy have 6 children, and among she has twin girls inside them children, different baby mamas, and one woman born 3 children from her. All this while she was with him. I believe that allegedly she was just like a sex toy for him. She never had any child for him. So now since 2023, federal government don dey investigate this matter, and as I told, I said they offered Puff Daddy the chance to have a plea deal, that is to plead is guilty, and so that his sentence can be reduced, but he said no, he wants to go to trial. And of course, the trial has started since Monday, 12th of May 2025, and they say it's going to last for 2 months, as I already said. So I just wanted to give you guys a brief background of how the matter starts. And a lot of people, if you hear some of the details inside that testimony, they started with the one when we said one of the men when P. Diddy hired to, do one of those in freak offs. Because they thought say, he go knock, oh my God, he go knock Casey in front of a boyfriend, which is Sean Diddy, and Ingo dey watch. So now one of those some of the freak off were lasting for hours, days, and the longest was even 4 days. 4 days, my people. 4 days. And nobody cases they involved in this their freak off parties. Oh, there were many girls, many prostitutes that were hired, both male and female, to come and perform different kind of nakamaki. You understand? For inside those parties when they do. And those parties were recorded. According to wetin we dey hear, even Casey testify for court say those parties, those sexual explicit things when they do, they were put on record, and later him go dey use am take dey blackmail. If anybody wan do whistle blowing, him go use am take dey blackmail them. Like the guy was very shady, very dirty, like completely. In fact, anyway, people they thought say that we go see how the defense go take defend the case. Say because they thought say this lawyers for the side of Puff Daddy say they agree say their client dey violence and all that. Say he's into what do they call am, child beating and manipulating of his victims. But the thought say that's sex trafficking, not be part of am. But we go see how the argument go dey play, and as my people, as the matter dey happen, we go dey bring una update. I just wanted to keep you, up to date as to where this matter start from, and that is the viral video that came out in 2023. And of course, after that viral video, Casey filed a lawsuit that was quickly settled by Puff Daddy. After that, federal government started their own investigation, and of course, they charged him for all these crimes. And we are hoping and seeing how the thing go play. We are hoping the jury, which is made up of 10 jury, 12 jury, 8 women and 4 women. For those people who don't understand how jury they play, so jury now people when they go select, they volunteer. In fact, they don't even send me letters several times to come be a jury member. Say see me see wahala. Anyway, they will pick you, will send you. I say if you are US citizen, you are supposed to come and serve. That's your like a duty to your country. So they will pick you, they will send you a letter, and then if you agree, you come to the court, and then they will randomly pick from the number of people. And then if it's like it's a very serious case, they'll put them for hotel for during the period of the trial. They're not going to let them see their family. They're not going to let them go outside. They're not going to let them watch television. They will not have access to their phones because they don't want them to be watching what is going on social media or news, so that will not cloud their judgment in the case. So now what did they do be that they say na very serious case when we say it could take long like this, because if they say they go ask or have contact with their family, they feel talk about the case, and that can make them have a clouded judgment. So sometimes when this case is like this, those juries will be put in the hotel, and they will take them up. They will remove their every access to internet, television, all those things. All they're going to do now just to eat, sleep, and then come back for the next day for the jury until the final day when they go bring out their judgment. Okay, so now so the matter dey play. So as I give una background and update as it dey shele, my people. I dey see una very soon. Don't touch that time.